I'm sitting here tearing up because I'm a classroom assistant, and I just found out yesterday that some of my students were involved in violence. Some of them got hurt through it, and some of them were the ones that hurt others. And because I care so much about them and I see them every day through good times and bad, and some of them go through worse things, I think, at home than others, and some of them have harder situations at home, and we all know that teen life in general can just be hard, especially if you don't have a good support system, or not that they're not good, or their parent or guardian might not be caring, but that they themselves might have difficult situations at home. So it's hard to be there for their kids, and I see this sometimes day in and day out. And then to see one of those students, receive violence breaks my heart, because, I care about them like I would care about my own kids, like I would want any person involved in education, whether a classroom assistant or a teacher, an aide, anybody, involved in seeing these students day in and day out. And I just want to talk to the students and tell the ones that want to do violence to another that that is somebody's son, that is somebody's daughter. You don't know what they're going through. I know they might have said something that bothered you, or you might want to be cool or get the buzz on the internet, but you never know, what you're doing to another person and how much that can affect them, not just physically if you do physical harm, but emotionally and mentally. You don't know what they're up against at home, and I know you're young as a teenager to understand this, but I'm asking you to think about it. And how would you like if you were having a hard time in life and you got in a fight and somebody really hurt you, and maybe they didn't even have a good enough reason? It's not cool. You don't look cool harming somebody. And there's a reason that you because I went through this as a teenager myself, I can't judge you. But, so I still have to care about the person who did the harm. Even though I was angry at first, there's a reason you're doing this too. And I have to see what I can do to find the problem there, so I could see if we can make a difference there, and for this not to happen again to another person. Because I feel like both parties have different problems that they're being involved in this. And I just will not stand for bullying whatsoever. That's just completely unacceptable. And the cases, I don't think were so much 100% bullying with this, but put your pride aside. There's other ways you can get buzzed, that you can handle a situation, and nothing is this big that violence is the answer. At least in these cases, I really don't think so. So I just had to share my thoughts, because I'm sitting here crying as I feed my baby daughter, thinking about, just been upset ever since I found out about it yesterday. Just really hurt my heart and broke my heart to know that these kids I care about have went through this recently, and there's nothing I can do. I might not be able to reach out to the ones that are hurt. The ones that did it, I think I'm going to have a chance to talk to during the week. And I'm thankful for the opportunity maybe to make a difference, and hopefully to get through to them in some way so they don't do this again, and maybe can apologize to the person, which I think would help them. But it's just so sad out here. All these stories of these children getting hurt, teens it's a hard life for people. So I'm just going to ask people just to be caring and to reach out to other people that might not be their own children, but maybe they can make a difference in one way or another and be a positive force in children and youth's life, and even adults that are going through very hard times and painful times. Not everybody has a good support system, so we need to care about one another and try to make a difference, especially if your voice is more powerful for one reason or another. Make a difference in those people that are in your circle of influence, and don't just stand by and be silent. Sometimes if you can't say anything to people who are involved in this bad stuff to put an end to it and show them the error of their way, you can make a difference by caring about and getting involved with people. Like I said, children, babies, children, youth, and even adults who are having a hard time and might need a word of encouragement. I just want to encourage everybody to be there for someone and care. You might have all your needs met, and that might not be a need for you, but there are a lot of people who just need a pat on the shoulder or encouragement, or even somebody to be there for them. Just for them to know that somebody's there for them in their corner could make all the difference. Because none of us asked to be here. And some people's lives are a little more difficult than others. Just had to get this off my chest. I am in my pajamas. I'm sick today. Stomach flu is going through my house, but I still wanted to leave this message. Take care, everybody, and take care of each other, not just those in your family and those that, it looks pretty to be there for, but even the people that are not easy to love or to like or to reach out to.